Hi, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is Eileen with your June 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And usually I do the individual signs each month and for the readings, but this month I did do 4 of them, and Aries is one of the ones that has been done. However, Leo and Sagittarius have not been done, and some others also. And I've just been so busy, and now we're already into the first part of June. So I decided to do the different groups so that everybody would have something for June. So I'm doing the fire signs, I did the earth signs already, and I'll be doing the air signs and the water signs as well. So if you're Aries and you've already seen the Aries video, you might want to watch this one also, because there may be some cards in this video that resonate with you as well. So okay, and then this is a general reading, so some of these cards will relate to some people and other cards will resonate with others. And if I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on that person's circumstances. So we're starting the month of June with the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles, this is a nice card to start out with. It's talking about some promising opportunities for a lot of fire signs. So this could be in some business that I feel like some of you are self-employed. I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level too. And but I am getting some really good energy from this Ace of Pentacles card. I feel like for some of you, you're doing some kind of work. Some of you might be in sales. And I mean, the fire signs are really well suited to sales anyway. A lot of times they're very outgoing and they can be just really have good skills communicating with people or convincing people to buy whatever service or product they're selling or that type of thing. So some of you might be in various types of sales work. Maybe you work on commission. And I'm getting really good energy for a number of you fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that things are going well. You've been doing well, but you're coming into a phase now. I'm just getting this feeling strong that a number of you are coming into a phase right now where you're really picking up steam. You know, it's like things have been going well and you've been very optimistic and enthusiastic, but things haven't been as good as you wanted them to. And now I'm feeling like there's additional light shining on you right now. There's extra energy. I don't know. It's almost like, the dawn, the sun coming out little by little, like you see in glimpses of it early in the morning, then all of a sudden it's shining a lot brighter. That's it, the image and the feeling I'm getting for a number of you, that there's something going on in your career, your work, whether you're self-employed or you work for a company, or some kind of investments that you're involved in, or starting a business, or maybe you've already started a business and you're just pushing forward. And I'm just getting things opening up for a number of you. That's making you smile. It's going to make you feel better, and you're all set for it. You're ready. You've got the energy and the stamina, and you're moving forward on it. You're not hesitating. That's what I'm getting. It's like, yeah, good, finally. And so a lot of you are in a good position right now, and you're moving forward. And I always advise everybody, if you're not in this kind of position right now, if you've been having a difficult time with money and you're struggling and having a hard time, learn about the laws of attraction. And because what the law of attraction states is how you feel, your energy, your overall being, your energy and feelings that you're experiencing, you're putting that out into the universe. So you don't want to send out messages of being broke, of struggling, of being unhappy, of not having enough. You want to feel confident inside and proactive and enthusiastic, which the fire signs have a lot of enthusiasm. So, we all get down. I'm a fire sign too, since I'm an Aries. But you pick yourself back up and get back out there. That's a typical fire sign, just to get back out and keep going. And so you really got to get that energy where you're putting that out into the universe, that you're proactive, you're confident, you've got your goals, your plans, and you're not letting anything stand in your way. And you just keep moving forward, make your plans, work on your plans, because you've got a lot of good energy in your favor. There's the sun is coming up. And as a matter of fact, you have the sun card in the reading this month, which I loved when I saw that. Okay, next card we have is the Hermit card. And this is a major arcana destiny card. And the Hermit is talking about a lot of the fire signs, the Aries, the Leo, the Sagittarius, that they're going to be looking inward more, maybe having more introspection, maybe even doing a little meditating, maybe getting back to nature and spending some time alone to think about what matters to you, what's important to you and your life, not what other people think should matter, but what do you feel in your heart and soul? What do you want for your life? And just kind of contemplating, maybe just tuning people out for a little while, taking a little break from the noise, and just spending a little time alone or in nature, just thinking, looking at your life, seeing where you are, and how you've grown, the wisdom you've accumulated. That's what I'm feeling for a lot of you, that you've accumulated a lot of inner wisdom. And so maybe you're not feeling so much of a need to prove yourself to others, or to to be outwardly trying to look better than another or whatever, or competing that way, but just feeling your own sense of inner worth and balance, and making plans for your life and what's meaningful for you. So a lot of introspection, which is really good, and it's really important to do that, because the world we live in now, we're all very busy. We all have very busy around the clock schedules, it seems like, because, well, everything's moving around the clock everywhere. So people are on all kind of schedules. Everybody's into their media things and the social networking and you name it, the whole thing. And so it's good to pull back, get some quiet time for introspection, and spend some time alone, thinking, going over what you've accomplished, what you want for your life, what matters to you, what's not that important. Maybe some things are more materialistic or frivolous in one way or another, but there's other things that are much more meaningful for you and your life and how you want to spend the rest of your life. And so it looks like a lot of fire signs are going to be kind of having a little phase like that in June. And then the next card we have is the Sun card. So I love this when I saw this card. And this is another major arcana destiny card. And so the Sun is saying that it's going to be shining its light upon you and all of your endeavors, all of your activities in June and going forward. I don't feel like this is just for June. I feel like this is a real good turning point for a lot of people. A lot of you have already been experiencing some changes for the better. That's what I'm feeling like. Whether you're an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a number of you have been kind of on a good path where things are improving and you're moving along and you're making progress and feeling a little more optimistic. And the Sun energy is just shining its light, and it's helping to add healing energy and inspire more prosperity and success, and light your way and guide you to a much better future, where you have the prosperity and the success and the happiness and the personal well-being and personal happiness that you're aiming for, that you're dreaming of and striving for. And once again, if anyone's really having a difficult time, you've got so much good energy in your favor here. Really embrace the laws of attraction. Start feeling prosperous, feel successful. Make it your intention to create your life the way you want, because when you make up your mind you want something, you go after it. You don't let anything get in your way. So if some of you have been discouraged or feel like the rug got pulled out from under you, I think we all have had those experiences. I know I have. And the fire signs are great at getting up and brushing themselves off and getting back out there. And that's how we do. So you've got that extra good push from the Sun. You've got that nice Ace of Pentacles card. You've got some good energy on your side. And even the Hermit card is good for that introspection and making up your mind what's really important. Or these people who haven't been treating me well, should I keep them in my life? Are they valuable to me? It's that kind of soul searching and looking at your life that this Hermit card represents. And then the Sun's outshining and saying, let's just go for our dreams. Go for what you want. Don't let anybody or anything stand in your way. Make up your mind, because you've got that good Sun on your back. You've got that good energy on you. So So just embrace it. I say, don't let this opportunity, don't let this good energy pass you by, because some months we have more good influences and other months it's maybe a little more stressful. So when we have those good influences, we got to take full advantage of them and just pick it up and run with it. So the next card we have is the High Priestess, and this is another major arcana destiny card. The High Priestess, now this is about different things going on under the surface that you may not know about for a while. It could be personal, it could be in business, it could be at your job. It's not necessarily things that will be to your disadvantage. There may be some things going on under the surface that actually will benefit you. Some of you, I'm feeling for someone, I don't know if this is one person I'm tuning in for or a few, someone who's unsuspecting right now, this is what I'm getting, is going to meet someone really special for a love relationship. I'm getting this just very clearly right now. Now, I don't know if I'm tuning in for one person, like I said, or if this is going to affect a few people who see the video. There's someone about to surface who's like not under your radar right now, and all of a sudden they're going to be entering your world out of the blue. And this person is, they're going to seem too good to be true, but they really are a good quality person, and you're supposed to meet them. It feels magical. The energy just feels magical. It's like this person, I feel like it's going to be such a great connection, whoever this is, whether it's one person or a few who are the fortunate ones with this situation I'm tuning into, that I feel like you probably knew each other and were close in a previous lifetime. Excuse me, because I do believe in reincarnation, and it was a nice, smooth experience then. And this person comes back in just as smoothly. They just something about their personality and yours that just click. It's like you've known each other for a long time when you meet and start getting to know each other. And I feel like this person's very attractive. Like you're both going to be very attracted to one another. And it just feels like almost like they say love at first sight, or love, it's like just as you're getting, maybe not at first sight, but as you're getting to know each other, both of you just get really close naturally. It's like it's just, I don't know, I'm getting such a nice feeling for whoever I'm tuning in for that has this happening in June, or maybe thereabouts, maybe a little after June. So that's something going on under the surface for you or whoever this applies to that you don't even know about right now, and it just comes completely, you're just going about your life, and out of the blue, this person's there all of a sudden. And I feel like they're close in age to you, and both of you will be very attracted to one another. There's a lot of equality between the two of you as far as age and looks wise, and I don't know, it's just a very balanced relationship. It really is. And the two of you just blend together. It's really going to be very nice, whoever this is I'm tuning in for. Now, for others of you, there might be something going on under the surface in your workplace and business that could benefit you. Maybe there are some plans being made in your company where they're looking ahead, like the higher ups are looking ahead. I'm feeling what I'm getting for some of you could have to do with some kind of maybe expansion plans, or maybe your company already has different locations, different offices, or something like that. I'm seeing like some of the higher ups, or especially one male higher up I'm tuning into. I don't know who this would be for. And they're looking at maybe different locations this company has. And along the way, you're going to be thought of. They're going to start looking at you and wanting to put you in some other position that will benefit you. And it might be in a different location. That's what I'm getting. This could be for a few people. I'm getting this for. That there could be some benefits. Now, for others of you, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people, you're going to be in a situation where you might have somebody in your life who seems to be a little too secretive lately. So I feel like something's going on. This feels romantic, like somebody that you're involved with. I'm feeling like it's a female who's the fire sign, and you're involved with a male. and he's being kind of secretive, very quiet, a little too discreet. And so you're wondering, because he's being a little too quiet about where he's been or where he's going or what he's up to. And I'm feeling he's got a lot on his mind, but I'm feeling that I feel a little bit of guilt with him. So I'm not sure what's going on. I feel like he might be, I'm just feeling he's not feeling as connected to you right now. He's focusing on other things that's going on with him. It could be something that will end up where you might decide to move on. That's what I'm getting, where you just decide, nope, I don't like this. I'm not getting information. This person's not being open with me. They must be hiding something. And the fire signs are very upfront, out in the open people. We communicate. We're not secretive and clandestine. We're just not made that way. We're pretty much open. What you see is what you get, and speak up and say things that are on our minds. And so you being a fire sign, whether you're an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this is not going to go over well with you. Somebody all of a sudden but I don't feel like it's all of a sudden. I feel like they've been doing this, and you haven't really been angry with them. You've been a little puzzled, but you might start looking at them like, I don't know, they look like they're just not, they're slipping, they're kind of going off and doing something, doing their own thing or whatever. And you just decide, okay, I'm moving on. That's what I'm getting. So you're not madly in love with this person. Maybe at one time you thought you felt stronger for them, but it's like you're ready to just cut them loose and let them go. It's like if they have other plans or want to go out with somebody else, let them go. I've got a life to live, because you're doing fine on your own. You will do fine anyway. You're not feeling like you really need that person that bad. That's what I'm getting. That sounds kind of specific for one person, so you'll know who you are, but it's not like some big heartbreaking situation. It's like, okay, let that person move on. I got to move on. I got other things to do. Next card we have is the Moon card. And the Moon, now this, again, talking about things going on under the surface, and right alongside the High Priestess, hidden little secrets and things, because the Moon does not, you got the sun and the moon. Isn't this something? The moon does not light your way. The moon does not light everything and illuminate things for you to see clearly what's going on. However, you will get additional, between the High Priestess card and the Moon card, you're going to have the gift of additional intuition in the month of June. So if you're using your own intuition, you can tune in a little bit if people are acting a little quiet or a little secretive, or you get the impression people are talking when you're not around, or you walk up and they're quiet all of a sudden, or who knows what, they walk away, and then maybe you're at work and you see people over in a corner and they're kind of looking at you and having a little conversation, and you get the impression they're talking about you, that type of thing. Or maybe in your personal life or your family or whatever, it's like there's you're not being told everything. And if anyone's involved in any kind of business transactions, if you're making a purchase, it's good common sense anyway to get all of your details and make sure you have all of your information before you go make a big purchase of some kind, whether it be a car or a house or whatever. But if anyone's entering any kind of agreement of any kind, and somehow they're not giving you all the information, but they're telling you, oh, don't worry about that, that'll be fine. You get all the information, you do your research and make sure you're very clear. Otherwise, back up, and don't go forward, because you could walk in and be agreeing to things you didn't really intend to agree to. So anyway, but use your intuition. That additional intuition you'll be receiving in the month of June between the High Priestess and the Moon card. And if anything doesn't feel right under your skin, that's a red flag. If you, whatever it is, whether it's a personal relationship, people you're dealing with, because some of you, this could be people at work. For others, it could be like in personal relationships. For others, like I said, it could be some kind of business transaction with money and everything involved. So pay attention to your feelings whenever you're dealing. That's how I always live my life anyway. I don't care if it's personal or business or whatever it is. If I get an uncomfortable feeling under my skin after, if I'm talking to someone or I'm thinking about doing something, I know that's a red flag. I know that means for me to back up and don't make, kind of back off. If I get a smooth, comfortable feeling, then that's a pretty good sign. Okay. Now, next card we have is the Seven of Cups. And the cups have to do typically with feelings and emotions and love. And Seven of Cups indicates some of you might be kind of in a dreamy kind of mood in the month of June. And what this could lead to is not being realistic when you're looking at other prospective love interest, And here it's showing a lot of different cups on the image. And some of you might be in a situation where you're looking at a variety of people that you might want to date, and you might be feeling kind of dreamy and thinking, well, maybe that person's the right one for me, or who knows, maybe I would marry that person, or maybe that's my special person I was supposed to meet. And sometimes what this card indicates is you might be a little bit unrealistic because you're being kind of dreamy, and you might assume different people have much better traits than they really do. It's like maybe they look good, they're really attractive, and seem nice on the surface. So you kind of want to make them in your mind into this really good person who's going to be your ideal mate. And maybe you're just kind of you're kind of embellishing your own little love story a little too much before you really get to know the person. So the advice of this card is to, it's nice to be dreamy and have a little time just to daydream or get in a dreamy mood. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're making choices about people you might be dating or that you're currently seeing and getting acquainted with, take your time getting to know people before you decide they're the right one for you. Don't rush into anything. Keep your eyes wide open. Pay attention to any kind of little red flags that might pop up, that type of thing. Make sure you're staying alert when you're getting to know people. Because a lot of times people, they start out being really nice and putting their best foot forward, and maybe a few months go by, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I didn't know that about that person. You start seeing things, hearing things that kind of turn you off. So that's why it's good not to rush too fast when you're meeting someone. Next card we have is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, now this is talking about some kind of changes that could take place all of a sudden, and it could be even stressful, like it could be chaotic. As an example, some of you maybe you've been looking for a place to move to, whether to rent or buy or whatever, and there hasn't been anything there for you. So you're kind of taking a little break, thinking, well, I guess there's not anything there right now. I'll keep looking, but I'm not expecting anything. And then all of a sudden, the place you would like to have, or a place that you really like, comes available, and you have to act on it right away. And so all of a sudden everything's up in the air, and you're rushing and hurrying up to do things, to get things together. Or for some of you, maybe you have applied for a job that's in a different city, and you haven't heard anything, it's been quiet, and then all of a sudden you get a call or something with them telling you you're the one they want and they need you to start as soon as possible or something, and all of a sudden you're having to make plans to move and do all these different things at one time. So it could be very chaotic and very stressful. A lot of times, though, after the chaos and the stress and things have settled down and you made whatever transition it is, it's a better situation, though. So for those fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if you have some kind of a change that's just abrupt and comes into the picture all of a sudden sometime in June, chances are this is going to be a change for the better for you, whether it's work related or your residence where you live. Just different things going on in your life that perhaps you had felt there had been a lull, like nothing was going on. For some of you, it could be just a new job. Maybe you've been applying for jobs and hadn't heard too much, and then all of a sudden some company's contacting you and they need you to start as soon as possible. So it could represent different scenarios for different people. So if you're among those who have been waiting on something, a change of some sort, or maybe a transfer with your company, whatever, don't assume just because things are quiet that there's nothing going on under the surface. Just like this high priestess is talking about things going on under the surface that could benefit you that you don't have any idea about right now. And then the next card we have is the Five of Wands. And the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And so they also relate to the area of work and progress and action, movement. And the Five of Wands is about competition, possibly petty arguments. disagreements. I mean, this is not a major arcana card. It's not some big deal that anybody's got to worry about. It can stress you out, though, if you get involved in this kind of scenario, whether it's at work with people disagreeing, could be your own family or something, or friends or neighbors, or who knows what. The best advice for this card is try to stay above the fray, because this is a passing thing here. And try not to get too caught up in it, put out too much of your energy, because that's the type of thing that by the end of the day, after dealing with something like this, you're going to be feeling all stressed and drained, and it wasn't a good use of your time. So if it's something at work that you have to deal with, you have to speak up and put your 2 cents in, then do so, but try not to. Some people like to keep on, like if you're having a disagreement or an argument, some people want to keep on and on and on and just picking, and don't let things rest. I mean, I've had people like that, and I just feel like it's ridiculous. I'm not dealing with this. I said what I had to say. I'm not going to keep on over and over and over again like I'm on a ping pong table. So, speak your mind, do what you have to do, whoever this applies to, and then move on. Disconnect from it and let them, if they want to continue to disagree or be agitated or whatever, just let them and move on, get away from it, because it's not a good use of your time. You're much better off going for these things that are going to bring success and happiness for you instead. Okay, next card we have is the King of Pentacles. And the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So for some of you Aries, Leo, Sagittarians, you might have this King of Pentacles as a person in your life by the end of June. And this person would be successful, and it could be a nice person, someone who's settled and I don't know how settled, but this person is a hardworking person. They're materialistic. The King of Pentacles likes to do well for himself, so he's worked hard, and he's enjoying the fruits of his labor. He's prosperous and doing well. Now, if this is someone in your life, this King of Pentacles could benefit you in June. If he's someone, let's say in your workplace, maybe a manager or an owner at your work, and you would like to get a promotion or a raise or a transfer, or just to be recognized somehow for all the hard work you're doing, this King of Pentacles is the type who could definitely benefit you, because he doesn't feel like he's stingy and doesn't want to reward people for their work. If he sees people are working hard and dedicated to their job and whatever, he is willing to reward them. Now, some of you fire signs might be embracing the feelings and traits of the King of Pentacles by the end of June, because I'm seeing so many nice success cards here that a number of you who are watching the video might be the King of Pentacles by the end of the month. And if so, you're going to be feeling good knowing you've worked hard, that you always work. You're still working hard, but you've accomplished a lot. You're enjoying whatever little luxuries or big luxuries that you get to enjoy, and you're pleased with your life overall, and pleased, with the way you're living your life. You're prosperous, and you have a lot to be grateful for, and if you were suffering way back when, you don't intend to go back there again. You've transcended that, and you're doing well, and you will continue to do well. So you're feeling secure and good and grateful for all the good, and you like to enjoy all of your prosperity too. You don't want to just be a workaholic. You want to enjoy yourself too. And so you make a point of doing that when you can. Now, for some of you, this King of Pentacles could be someone of a romantic interest. So, let me see. And if it is, it could be someone who's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have some of that in their chart. And this person feels like he could be divorced, okay? He's not going to be married if it's a romantic situation. He could be divorced, and he is enjoying all his prosperity that he has around him. He gets to live a good life and enjoy, what he has, but he's serious about a permanent mate. He's not just the type that wants to date around different people. He may have been dating different people because he wants to find the right one, though. He's not going to settle for someone he doesn't really care for that much. So for some of you, this could be a romantic interest who comes into your life by the end of June. Now, if so, he's not anyone who would just be playing games with you. He really does not want to waste his time. He wants quality. He likes quality. He likes to have a quality home, a quality job, good quality life. And if he vacations, he wants to be in a quality environment, and he wants quality relationships. And that means one-on-one. He's not the type that wants to be with one person and then be sneaking around with another one. I don't get that. So if you're the one he's noticing in the month of June, he is looking for a permanent mate. He's not looking just for somebody to have a little fun with. So that's for some of you. I feel this could be a person in your romantic life in June, by the end of June. But otherwise, a good energy. I don't get any bad feelings from this card. So however it affects each of you, it's benevolent. I don't get anything negative or problematic. Next card we have is, or the last card, this is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, well, the Wands are back to the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They represent all of you, the Wands, and work and action and progress. Ace of, look at this, we started out with the Ace of Pentacles and we end up with the Ace of Wands. So you've just, a lot of you have great ideas for new beginnings. You're feeling ambitious, energetic. You know what you're doing. I feel like a number of you, either it's a business, some of you I feel are self-employed, and you work hard, you know your work really well, and you're just moving forward. You're just going with it. You're not holding back. You're confident. You feel good about what you're doing. You're already making money and moving forward, whether it's your own business. Some of you may have just started a business, or you might be getting ready to. Others of you, you could be working at a company. I wouldn't be surprised if some percentage of you are in some kind of sales position or some other position where you're being rewarded for your hard work, because you have a drive, the word drive, your ambition. It's just, I'm just getting such good energy from some of these cards for a lot of you. And I can't emphasize enough, for because everybody's not going to be in this position. Like I said, it's a general reading anyway. And for anyone who's suffering right now, who's having a tough time with money, because a lot of the fire signs, they have had some tough times in recent years or over the years and everything. But like I said, the fire signs are really good at bouncing back, because I'm an Aries, and I know we're not willing to stay down. We're going to get back up no matter if it takes a while or whatever. We're not giving up, period. And so a lot of you, though, are doing well and moving forward, and you've got great energy in June to help give you that push. But for those of you who have felt really down and out, and like you've had the rug pulled out from under you and you're still trying to just get back up, you've got the energy with you now. You've got good so much good energy to push, help give you that push that you need. So you need to get into that mindset of moving forward and get your ambition back intact, and just make your plans and be determined. When you have determination, when you're just make it your intention to get your life the way you want it. I mean, it might take a while, but it's better than never. I mean, if it takes you 10 years to 20 years, who knows whatever it takes, you're going to be better off achieving your dreams than not to. So it'll be worth waiting for, So maybe for some of you it's a couple of years, some it's 5 years, 10 years, whatever, I always say I have infinite patience, because I won't give up until I have my life just how I want it. So, I mean, we can't give up. Anyway, so this, I'm pleased with this, because I'm a fire sign too. So I like this. I like this reading for June for the fire signs. Okay, so this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And now I want to pick a card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have done so, I thank you for your subscription. And be sure and press the little notification bell or whatever it is, so you'll be notified when I do post new videos. So next week, I hope sometime coming up in the coming week, in the next number of days, I'm going to be starting with the July videos also, so you can be on the lookout for those. And you can be checking for your rising and moon signs too. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So, magical mermaids and dolphins, what's your message for the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for June 2019? What's your message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for June 2019? Mermaids and dolphins, what's the message for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Okay, I'm going to do this one last shuffle. Fan these out. Well, I like this. This is nice amidst all this activity here. Tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much-needed self-care. This ties in with this Hermit card where I was talking about that. Spend some time alone, tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much-needed self-care. Okay, now I'm going to pick one from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, now what's the message for the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for June 2019? What's the message for the fire signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for June 2019? Okay, I'll give it another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let's see. Well, this sounds good. Okay, this says heighten your vitality. This is number 49. I'll read it in the book too. I love these images. Just so much detail. These cards are so gorgeous. Okay, let me look this up. Number 49, heighten your vitality. Okay, 49, where are you? 48, 49. Okay, heighten your vitality. Tap into the depths of your being and draw on your personal power. If you feel like your energy is low, infuse your mind with the warmth of sunlight and visualize this light bringing new energy into you. You have energetic reserves to draw on. Allow this energy boost to flow through you. Connect with others or do something you love to continue creating the change you need. Spend time with a friend, smile, laugh, and share human touch. Well, that's nice advice. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to pick a card from the Archangels deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay, Archangels, what is the message for the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for June 2019? What's the message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for June 2019? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. One more shuffle and I'll fan these out. What's the message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, June 2019? Oh, this is a good one here. Okay. I love the colors in this picture too. Leadership, Archangel Gabriel. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. That's a really good card. Okay, leadership, Archangel Gabriel. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Great message. All right. Okay. Well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I hope you like your June reading. And like I said, the Aries video was there too. So if you're Aries and haven't seen that one yet, you can, or if that's your rising or moon sign, also you can see that individual one. And I'll be back to the individual videos for July. I just wanted to give everybody something since I ran out of time for the June videos. Okay, well, thank you for watching my video, and I do have a I have a new pick a card video if you want to see that one after watching this video. And enjoy your June, the rest of your June. Be sure and subscribe so you'll receive notification when I post a new video. Be sure and press the little notification bell. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And be checking on your rising and moon signs too. Okay, everybody, Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, enjoy the rest of your June. And thank you for watching my video.